I think I did it. Cool. Hello, my name's Nate, and today we're going to take a look at this film. I'm going to try my best to pronounce it. I've seen it called, you can't see it there, but Il Natale di Cretinetti, or as it's titled here, the no, not the Noel de Gribouille. I'm probably butchering those, and I apologize to native speakers of these languages. I don't know what languages they are. I apologize. I think Il Natale di Cretinetti is Italian. This might be French. I'm so ignorant. I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to watch this first without any sound, and then we're going to try to underscore it with player piano music, since this was originally a silent film. I believe it was produced in 1909. Let's try to give it a watch. Modern tech is not my strong suit. Cool. Here we go. Sort of. Now you'll see as this plays, I do think a lot of pieces of this film might be missing. The plot line is pretty thin either way. So it started out in his house. We need something kind of neutral, and quickly, less than a minute in here, the chaos is already building. Both on screen and with this computer. How delightful. And then I guess he just falls down a hill. And now shopping for a tree. So again, this starts out pretty light and neutral, just like the scene in the house. And it builds from there. Again, I don't know what language this is. I think there's soon there's a title card coming up that I have not translated. But right now we don't need one. Looks like he's in the tavern. There's the title card. Is that German? Is that French? I'm sorry. And this looks like a restaurant. This is interesting. You have to watch the shadow. I hope you can see the shadow. I am so sorry. Oh, outside of a toy store. Cool. Oh, hey, Anthony. Thank you. That was something there was French. Thanks for pointing that out. Is that French? This is The Idiot's Christmas as translated to English. I can say that, that's my native speak. Back at the restaurant. You've gotta have cops, there always has to be cops. Okay, he's burned the tree down at this point and is oblivious, I know the feeling. That's where I think there might be some pieces missing, but, it still gets the point across. He literally brings down the house. And that's where it ends. Again, I do think there are pieces of this film missing, but we're gonna roll with what we got, pun intended. So, I apologize, I'm dealing with an unhealthy computer, and it doesn't help that the person operating the computer isn't the most tech savvy. But we're gonna try to find some music for that first scene where he was in the house leaving with the group of letters, and then he proceeds, and goes on to the mailbox with a bundle of other letters and starts cramming them in. Let's see if I can get back to that because we're gonna need that. Worst case, I'll pull it up on my phone here, and we'll just have to watch on the little screen. Sorry about that. We got more people showing up. Colin said that didn't look German. Thanks, Colin. And a lot of people are saying it's French. And someone asked if this was a Lumiere silent film. I do not believe so. I'm going to go back to that, hopefully. And let's see. You can tell I've really done my homework on this. Oh, no. I believe it's Italian. It may have been that they put in French subtitles for the different audience. But the director is Andre Deed, and again, this was produced in 1909, at least according to the person who has this video up of it. So, back to the first scene. When he's in the house, getting loaded up with letters, and leaving the house. So I've got a small handful of picture rolls here. Most of these rolls were made to go with an American Fotoplayer to provide the underscoring for a silent film. The nice thing about the picture rolls is you've got a title, which is almost always unfamiliar to me, but then it's also labeled with what kind of scene it would be played with. So this is for a general comedy scene. Let's just put it in, play it to the scene, and just see how it feels. Now, a lot of these I know we won't use, but judging by the title of the roll, like Whitecaps. We're not going to be using that. Maybe that if we're doing the Titanic, but not today. So let's see what Pollywog's Frolic sounds like with the beginning of this film. Oh, and we're obviously not at the Fotoplayer. The Photoplayer's out in the shop. I don't have enough. I'm afraid I don't have enough internet service. I'm actually too scared to try because I don't want any more technical issues than we're already having. I don't think I have enough internet service out in the shop to be using the Fotoplayer and do a live stream. So we're doing it here in my living room on the player piano. But this is good for roughing it out. All right, let's see what happens. No I mean, you can tell right away when it does not work, it doesn't work. It's a little too dramatic. I could certainly play the role a little further, see if there's a good spot, but it's really nice to find a role that hits it right away. It makes for less handling, and it helps speed up the timing when you're using the Fotoplayer. Let's try this one. These are more words that I cannot pronounce, but I see it has a bright sound to it. Let's give this a shot. Now, most of these roles came with a Fotoplayer that I purchased. I maybe played through them once when I was working on the Buster Keaton film a few months ago, but I've not heard them since. So I'm very, very unfamiliar with them, which is why we're kind of doing a turn and burn method to this. Oh. I like it. I really like that. I think it fits well. I'm going to check the comments here quickly. The movie title is definitely French, someone said. And I think you meant the title card, and I agree. It's listed as Il Natale di Cretinetti, which I believe is Italian. But again, I think this role is a perfect fit for the beginning. So now what we're going to want to work on is when to change this role out, when it's either getting too repetitive, too boring, or it just doesn't fit the scene. So we'll keep playing both the film and the role and just see where it goes. I think I'm going to keep going, actually. Now, I'm going to... crap. I'm going to stop it there. I know he goes from buying the tree to into the tavern. I think that's a place where I'm going to want to change the role, because the feeling changes a little bit, because he's got the Christmas tree, he's outside, that's kind of normal. But as soon as he goes into that public space with it, to me it's a change in energy, and we want to represent that with the music. So I will go back to that scene and we'll start exploring other roles. I'll check the comments too. Oh, thank you, Mark, for being here. And somebody said, yeah, for the tree buying, that song fits. So I think that this role gets us through the very beginning all the way to when he goes into this tavern. Let's look at the next choice. I'll just show you the roles we're not going to be using. The World is a Beautiful Thing song. The love theme, we're not going to be using that. We've got a hot time in the old town tonight. Not going to use that either, not yet. There was a scene where he burns the tree down, but I don't think that's appropriate. Let's see, what else? let's just try this. The Black Monk, that's probably racist, but it's fast, happy. Again, we're just going to give it a try and do it by feel. Tell already it might be a little too dramatic. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think so. It hasn't gotten that crazy yet. So let's see. Here's another. This one could be good. This one, Happy Go Lucky. Oh, Comedy General. Let's try this. Oops. Kind of on the fence about it. I know it's a little too joyful. I mean, the people are clearly angry and they're smacking him. I think this one's a little too joyful, but I'm on the fence about it. We'll keep it as an option. I've already lost track of the first one we were doing. This one, if you couldn't tell, I don't think and speak well at the same time. It's usually one or the other with me. All right, let's go back. I want to try at least one more song for this, bring the tree into the pub. I don't think we've quite got it yet. In all these other roles, this is just a handful of my picture roll collection. I can tell by the titles, like Tears. None of these are the right fit. So I've got these 3 boxes back here. Those are the remainder of my picture roll collection. So I'll bring one of those boxes out and we'll just start going through them. Let's see. I'm going to check the comments too. So some of you kind of it sounded like somebody liked the happy-go-lucky, and I'm on the fence about it, but we might come back to it. It just sounds a little too cheerful for people smacking him. And that's the great thing about these picture rolls. It's just the variety. I like this one. It jumps out because the label is clean. But let's just try this one. Violence. Now, it's never the answer, violence, but this might be a case where that's an exception. Let's try it. Kind of a weird cut there, but it's what we got. No. Now, that's something I forget sometimes is what should the music represent? And I'm remembering I found I have best luck when the music represents what the main character is feeling. And I noticed watching it another time here that, yeah, they're hitting him, but he's actually completely oblivious. Again, I can relate. So one reason that this is definitely not the answer. So let's go back to something a little more lighthearted. And again, maybe we'll come back to happy-go-lucky. But I want to try at least one more thing. Let's see. Not the Yankee Tars March. Not Stampede number 5. Not a mermaid honeymoon. I don't think. Let's see. Village. Let's just try it. I don't. For gossip and scandal, just for the heck of it. I don't think so. That first part was kind of neat. Going up the scale like that, matched the people falling over, but I'm definitely not sold on that one. Colin said the music should feel like rising action. That's a great point, Colin. I might need some more pointers from you along the way. Let's see what else we have. Let's try one picture roll number 1174, Air Thrills. Definitely meant for airplane scenes. But it's light with a bit of a race motif. So something that's maybe speeding up. Let's try this. Oh my, this one has seen better days. We'll see how it goes. Whoop. Come on. There we go. I don't. Yeah, someone said play to the action. I don't know if they were reading this. Well, this is a later one, but a lot of them say to play the role to fit the scene. And I'm trying, but this one sounded like the stakes were too high, pun intended. It sounded a little too mechanical. I'm still not ready to go back to happy-go-lucky, but I'm slowly emotionally breaking down to come back to that. But I want to keep trying. Dramatic light. Oh my. Cavatina. It's dramatic and light, but it's also manly. What a rare combination. Yes, someone said too dramatic with that last one. I agree. Oh, perfect. Nope. Not at all. It's nice when you know right off the bat. Now, I thought when I said it this live stream, I'll kind of organize them by theme as I go so I can be better prepared in the future. That's not happening. Oh, well, but it's the thrill of the discovery, right? Here's a light hurry. We've all had days like that. Hey, Ben. Maker Underground says, I've been described as dramatic, light, and manly. Hey, it's a balance not many can strike. Oh, this one is not in the right box. Uh-oh. The mill race, it's actually Galloping Furies. There's only one R. It's not Galloping Furries. But let's just try it. I think I'm headed in completely the wrong direction. Let's go back to roles that say that they're for comedies. Because, oh yeah, this is a comedy. But all these are just a little too heavy. That's an overture. The Merry Wives of Windsor, probably not. A comedy chase by Wireless. I have no idea what that meant back in the 19 teens or 20s. Oh, another one. The writing is on the wall. Is not by Wireless. It's another copy of Happy Go Lucky. Okay, point taken. Let's play Happy Go Lucky again and give it a second chance. I think we'll stick with it. Someone please translate this if you can. Let me know. And that. Okay, I think we're going to stick with Happy Go Lucky for that tavern scene. But we saw right away it does not fit for these folks. Our main character, again, I cannot pronounce his name. I believe it's Grabuya, is not on screen right now, so it's not about him. We need to find something that fits with these folks. And they are getting together to go into the restaurant. So we want something neutral, light, maybe slightly manly. I believe we have someone in drag here. That's awesome. And something unsuspecting. And same with the shoe shining scene. I forgot about that one. What we might do is find a role to fit with the folks going into the restaurant, and then maybe come back to Happy Go Lucky. We'll see. But I'd say Happy Go Lucky is definitely the keeper for when he enters that tavern. Now we want to find something for this. Let's see. I have 2 copies of Happy Go Lucky. That's serendipitous. Let's see. Okay, this might be French or Italian. No, I think it's French. Air de ballet. Bright and neutral. Let's try this. I'm going to check the comments as well. Someone said maybe a waltz. Yeah, I think that might be what we end up going for. A waltz. And Mark commented on the fact that that there are specific roles for this purpose, and that's exactly what these are. These were, for anyone who doesn't know, these were meant to be used on an American Fotoplayer to underscore silent films. The whole idea was a movie theater wouldn't have to pay proper musicians to create music for their silent films. They could just use these roles. It's perfect for musically inept folks like me. All right, back to the restaurant scene. Let's see what this does. I don't think so. Let's keep going, though. Actually, that introduction I didn't really care for. I didn't think it fit. Let me know what you guys think. But once things kind of got rolling, that I felt fit better. Let's get through that little introduction and play the role a little later when we go to this scene with people entering and see what that feels like. Well, I think that one was a very good fit. Someone said maybe a bit slower. I agree. I was kind of monkeying with the tempo a little bit there, but I think that one is a perfect fit. Now, let's see. So they chase him off screen, and then they get this. I have no idea what this means. If anyone knows, please let me know. I agree. It fits for the whole scene. Now, uh-oh. Back to the restaurant. More people pile in. I guess I'll just keep playing it through. Let's start that over so I get my bearings from here and just keep playing it. Oop. Now the Fotoplayer actually has brakes, mechanical brakes, so you can stop the roll almost exactly when you're rewinding, but this isn't a Fotoplayer, so we don't have that luxury. All right. That's better. I think this is still a good fit. The invited guests which have been invited by the ones that arrive. I think this is still a good fit, even this far in. Yeah. gosh, it's almost perfect. I'm leaning towards leaving this roll going for pretty much the second half of the film. Now, challenge I'm going to have is this is the ending scene that we've got for the movie. It ends very shortly, but the roll is already over. So if we keep this roll, I've got to make sure the tempo isn't too fast that I run out of paper before we run out of film. Speaking from experience there for sure. But let's try it. And what do you guys think? I want to ask that too, of leaving it going for pretty much the whole second half. Is that too boring? I wasn't sensing a big shift in the mood or the stakes, so to speak, to really call for a role change. It would more be to change roles if it just got a little dull. I thought about changing when he goes in and knocks the building over, but I think this role is still a good fit for that. So let's back both of these up. I've got a damaged spool on this roll, so I don't want to turn this thing into a paper shredder. Oh, we got it. Again, definitely can't multitask here. Let's see, where are we at? There we go. So I talked about starting this roll a little later because I didn't like that intro, but let's just leave that intro going to give another chance, but also because we might need the paper. We might need that length to get through. I got to do a little repair on this roll. Not repair, but a little readjusting. You can see it's got these spools flanges are Bakelite. Oh, and they're both broken. Lovely. So we're kind of really shouldn't be using the roll like this, but we'll be gentle. Here we go. The flanges were pinching on the paper and causing it to bunch up when it rewound. So I just pulled that left flange out a little bit. Certainly this is something I need to repair, especially if it's going to be used with the Fotoplayer. All right, let's try it again. Oh. This is where I didn't think it fit very well. I like that though. That's good. That part's a little weird. did not run out of paper that time. I think we're going to leave that. We may have just gotten this in a whole three whole piano rolls. Cool. Did anyone think that kind of got boring running that whole roll? I usually try to avoid that, but there were a couple moments that didn't quite fit, but overall, I do think it was a good fit. Someone said that's definitely a French production. I've heard this was Italian. Colin said this was not boring. Thank you. All right, let's try the three rolls that we have picked. Get a little less disorganized. Notice I'm not saying organized. There. Those we won't be using, but we've got, I believe this was the first one. Cue that one up first. Now, in the Fotoplayer, you've got two spool boxes. So it's going to be a little clunky stopping and starting here for the roll changes, but I think it'll get the point across. But either way, I'm still going to cue the rolls up like I normally would. That one's ready to start. This was Happy-Go-Lucky. I forgot when we were going to change that. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. We'll figure it out. And that one. Okay. Uh-oh. I just got everything mixed up. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. I think those are three. Let's see how it goes. Okay, hold for the roll change. I still think this one was a good fit up to this point. I really, really like that. All right, now Happy-Go-Lucky. Check the comments. Colin says it's interesting how our brains naturally link patterns to the film and the music. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do that. Somehow I managed to fake it. I'm kidding. And what else? Keep them separate in order. I try. I'll try to keep these in order. Definitely when it comes time to do this for the actual movie, when I can't press pause when the film's rolling, yes, these will be in order. And I won't have all this other stuff around to confuse me. All right, happy-go-lucky. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. The song is just too good. But I think that fits up into the point where we see the folks entering the restaurant. Then we'll switch to Air de Ballet. And I think that's it. I think I'll play Happy Go Lucky right up to the point we'll switch the song as soon as we see those people. Yeah. An abrupt ending. I'll try to find a better place to stop the roll, but I think we just got it in 3 rolls. There was a little part there I was kind of questioning, should we change? But I don't think so. I think we just got it. That's pretty lucky to get a 5-minute film in 3 rolls, but it does help that it's a pretty simple plot, if you could call it a plot. Well, I guess that's it. The next time you will see this, it'll be in a video with me at the Fotoplayer proper with these rolls. My next step in my spare time, so to speak, is to figure out the different percussion effects and any piano effects I want to add, and voicing and programming the organ to better fit the scene. But these are our foundation. The foundation has been laid. How lucky. But thank you guys for doing this, and thanks to everybody who on Patreon who voted on this. There were 3 different Christmas adjacent silent films to choose from, and the Patreon folks picked this one out. So thank you guys, and thank you all for being here and attending. I think we'll do just on our way out. This computer is on my my cabinet of Christmas adjacent Christmas music. I just call it Christmas music, I guess. Let's just play a song and then wrap it up. Let's see. Something obscure. I'm not ready for the die-hard Christmas music, but let's try this. Just for the heck of it. And then that's that. Snowflakes. A song I can definitely relate to. Just for funsies. Cute. Well, thank you all who attended and sat through that. I know it was clunky, but we got through it together. Again, next time we'll see that silent film will be in a regular YouTube video. So if you'd like to check it out, stay tuned. If you want, no pressure. Thanks, folks. Let's see. How do we do this here? Do that.